So welcome back to Rest Designs, guys, and welcome to another how-to video. In today's video, we're going to be dealing with the Golf Mark III and the clocks, the illumination, and for the heater controls. Now, I ordered these off eBay. I think I only ordered a few. I didn't order as many as what's come. And also, I've got these. I've done another video on the Mark II Golf, so this is going to be a Mark III Golf. I've got these from Classic Car LEDs, and these are kind of just plug and play replacements for kind of the Mark II and Mark III style illumination bulb holder thingy majigs. So yeah, so we're going to be putting these in today into the Mark III Golf. Now, here's a picture of what it looks like before. Obviously, it's almost impossible to film at night, so I had to take a photo. And today we're going to show you how to actually replace these. Got some basic tools. Let's go over to the car and start removing bits and pieces. So the first thing we're going to do is going to be doing these heater control lights, bulb. It's a single bulb that sits in the middle. It's all the way behind there, so we've actually got to remove most of this trim now. Slide that across, and then you should have 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let me go ahead and remove those. So then carefully just remove that, and now you have to push the actual controls back, and you can see this white thing with the plug in it. That's what's holding the bulb. So we're going to unplug that now, and then very carefully we're going to unclip this from the back of here. So I've removed it. Got these 2 little clips here that you can just about see coming through there, so you kind of just unclip it through there, and it literally is unclips, lift it up, job done, easy. So now the bulb's there in the middle. Now we go to the bench with some thin nose pliers and remove this bulb, replace it with the LED replacement. So now carefully, should just be able that should slide straight out. There we go. And that is the bulb. Now, these LED ones, they should be they're sensitive to the polarities. They're sensitive in which way you put them in, plus and minus. So, I'm going to put this in, and then I actually have, when you can test it on the car, because we're here on the bench, I've actually got a 12-volt battery. And we can actually check to make sure it is lighting up. So let me just check I've got it the right way around, and there you go, it lights up perfect. Alright, so let's go and clip this back into the car. Just double checking it in the car. Let's turn the lights on. There we go, comes on, perfect. So now it's in location. Let's see if we can see any lights coming on. There you go, you can see some green. Obviously it's pulsating because of the camera, but yeah, that's working perfectly. Return those 6 screws, put the fascia cover on, and just cut the OBD2. It kind of just slides on. Put the ashtray back into location. So that's really straightforward. So now we're going to be doing the clock lights. So first thing we're going to do is remove this trim here, and then with your trim tool we're going to remove this one here. So there you can see there's the other Phillips screw. So now we're going to remove those 2 screws, and then with our trim tool we're going to unclip it from the top here and actually remove. If you've got an adjustable steering column like this one does, it makes life a little bit easier. You can just kind of lower it to its lowest setting. Screws removed, trim tool now, not damage the camera. There you go. go. Sticks out of the way, and there we go. You'll look into the corner here. There's access. You'll have a screw there, and another one, and there's another one right in there. I don't know with the shadow if you're going to see it, but it's there. So I've gone ahead and removed those screws, and now you can see it kind of comes forward. So all you need to do is just kind of push. You actually don't have to remove the whole clocks, and then you can see 1 and 2 if you just want to change the illumination one. We're actually gonna, the plug is here, get your hand in there, you squeeze it together. There we go, plug removed, and then simply you've got these 2 little pivots here at the bottom. You kind of pull forward and upwards, and there you go, and it comes out. And then you can see the dash is actually cut out with this shape here, and there's a reason for that. So you tilt it and you lift it up, and it comes out like so. So let me show you guys again. So basically what you do is you tilt it forward, you lift it up, and it will actually just come out perfectly like so. Let's get this on the bench. Let's replace those bulbs. Okay, so unfortunately, I've got the LEDs from here. I didn't have an issue when I had them in the Mark II. These were supposed to be Mark III ones, and yeah, they do fit, but you do need to modify them quite a lot. As you can see, I've had to trim like those little lugs off there, and actually generally make it smaller, as well as had to crimp these little winglets on there, and even still, it is a tight fit to get it in. Very, very fiddly. Trim some more maybe off. Okay, so if I have to trim some more off, you literally have to trim off all loads of little bits. It is a snug fit on there, so then we just check that the orientation is right and that they both light up now. So it's all screwed back in, checked, and they're all working perfectly. Had to actually change the polarity around on one of them. And now let's get this in. Get it in. There we go. Job done. Now just 2 screws on there, and we're almost done. Job's almost done. Now let's wait till nightfall or sunset, so I can show you guys the difference. Okay, so now it's dusk. It's the sun has set. Let's see. Yep, that looks a lot brighter. That's on minimum and that's on max. That's very good. I'm happy with that. Now I can see the corner of my eye. One thing I'm not happy with, and that is the LED that's gone into the heater setup. Yep, it's literally just lit up the center one, which is the temperature one. You can slightly see on camera, you can't, but I can slightly see the others. But yeah, the LED, because I think the LED is basically, it's more directional. It's not so all the way around. So I think what I may try to do is actually remove that, and actually with a bit of light sandpaper, sanding down the LED to see if it kind of disperses the light a little bit more. But ultimately, I might just have to get a normal bulb for that actually, just to replace that. So as it is, guys, I would not recommend the LED for the heater controls on the Mark III Golf, but I definitely would recommend them for your speedo, for your clocks. I would. For there, not so much. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.